2 weeks of violence near a group of Overland Park apartments. The latest attack happening this morning at the Village View apartments. That's 79th and Farley. Tonight, that is where we find 41 Action News reporter Andres Gutierrez. And Andres, all of these attacks, including this most recent one, had teenage victims.
Indeed, Mike. Police say that the 16-year-old boy this morning was out taking the trash when a man came from around this apartment building and attacked him right by this dumpster with a knife.
We all take our trash out, and it's very frightening. This morning, Joanne Voice saw as paramedics loaded a 16-year-old boy into an ambulance. Police say the teenager was stabbed by a man at this dumpster.
It seemed as if the suspect may have known the victim.
The manhunt at the Village View apartment set Comanche Elementary and Shawnee Mission West High into a brief lockdown.
I mean, who would want to stab a 16-year-old? What would they have to gain from it? They can't rob him. He surely didn't have anything if he was just taking out the trash.
At the victim's apartment building, signs of the violent aftermath. Police say the teenage boy is expected to survive.
Everybody moved here because it's quiet and it's better than living in a different area.
The stabbing follows a deadly shooting last week that took the life of 17-year-old Ben Workman at the Highland Apartments across the street. Then on Wednesday, a 16-year-old boy was paralyzed in a shooting a few blocks over at 79th and Farley Streets. Police do not believe any of them are connected.
All three are separate incidents. So we are up here, we're trying to figure out what's going on. Each incident is separate. So that's what I would tell you right now regarding this particular incident.
There have been some break-ins of cars and petty stuff like that, but I've never seen any of this violence, and it scares me. The rash of violence in this pocket of Overland Park has rattled Voice, who's lived in the area for more than a decade. I told my friends after I left, and they said, "You're thinking of moving?" And yeah, I certainly am if people are getting stabbed and shot in the neighborhood.
And now the suspect in this case remains on the run tonight. If you have any information regarding the stabbing, police encourage you to call the TIPS hotline. Reporting live in Overland Park this evening, Andres Gutierrez, 41 Action News.